We're out here standing boldly and a sigh and cry. You know what I mean? So, at the end of this all, who you think are going to escape certain of the judgments here? Man, I'm saying just like back then where them did strike the lintel at the strike the lintel at the door post them, you know, with the blood for show you Israelite them. You know what I mean? Just now, we there here a sigh and cry, the Most High will deliver you. You know what I mean?
Verse 5 then. Unto the others he said, in mine hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite, let not your eyes fear, neither have ye pity.
Right.
Slay utterly old and young,
Right.
both maids and little children, and women, but come not near any man upon whom is the mark,
Right.
and begin at my sanctuary.
Right.
Then they begin at the ancient men which were before us.
Right, so as the scripture say, yo, not old, young, it don't matter, yo. You know what I mean? Times and times you out here and see little kids are passing and scarf, yo. Times and times you see that, so it don't matter young or old, them wicked as hell, yo. You know what I mean?
2 Chronicles 15 and verse 13, that whosoever would not seek the Lord Yahawah of Israel should be put to death, whether small or great, whether man or woman.
Right. So them have a little thing in this society where basically, you know, a little soft side of the woman, you know, the woman can do no wrong. The God, which is the woman, to them can do no wrong, you know what I mean? So them quick to bash a man when they do something, but the woman can't do no wrong, yo. What is the Most High say and respect that person, yo. So whether a woman or a child wants to go against the law of the Most High, yo, the word of the judgment. You know what I mean?
Jeremiah 15 and verse 1, then said the Lord unto me, though Moses and Samuel stood before me, yet my mind could not be towards this people.
Right.
Cast them out of my sight, and let them go forth. And it shall come to pass, if they say unto thee, whither will we go forth? Then thou shalt tell them, thus said the Lord Yahawashi, such are for death to death, and such are for the sword to the sword, and such are for the famine to the famine, and such are for the captivity to the captivity.
To hell with them, yo. You know what I mean? The Most High give up, they must say, yo, to hell with them, yo. Hell with them, because no matter we out here, how long we out here a preach, yo. Much people are pouring to turn from them wicked ways, yo. Much people turn. The Most High say, yo, to hell with them, yo. You know what I mean? That's as his piece about his quote earlier. You know what I mean? Let the righteous be righteous still, and whosoever be filthy, them ever be filthy, yo. You know what I mean? So to hell with who no want to hear. But you see, right? But you see, in the day of the Most High power, yo, that people are going to be willing, yo. You know what I mean? But that's going to be too late, yo. Way too late.
Verse 3 said, and I will appoint over them 4 kinds, said the Lord, the sword to slay, and the dogs to tear, and the fowls of heaven, and the beasts of the earth to devour and destroy.
Death from all angles, yo. Death from all angles, which main one gonna be the ICBM missiles, yo. That's gonna be the main sword. You know what I mean? 20,000, thousands. You know what I mean? But we have a fire off in the earth. But once the Most High, once the elect seal, and the Most High already kick this thing off, yo.
So Isaiah 10 and verse 5 said, O Assyrian, the rod of mine anger, and the staff in their hand is mine indignation. I will send him against an hypocritical nation, against the people of my wrath will I give him a charge to take the spoil and to take the prey and to tread them down like the mire of the streets.
Right, just like down on the streets, yo. The last time the Mosai send them against you, end up over here, end up on cargo slave ships here. Bag of atrocities, yo, licking out the teeth to feed the poor. You know what I mean? Enough how you throw overboard, yo, baby get fed to alligators, yo. That was the last time the Mosai send them against us, yo. And tell us, yo, this time it's gonna be we are worse, yo. We are worse. So just imagine all of them things, you know what I mean? Back then in slavery, and imagine 100-fold worse than that. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, we people deserve it, yo. We people wicked and we deserve it. You know what I mean?
Daniel 12 and verse 1. So, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never since there was a nation, even to that same time, and at that time thy people shall be delivered.
Right? And look, looking back, look for all of them, even before the World War, yo. Look at the mighty wars, the famines, pestilence. You know, look at what happened to even Egypt, yo. That was hell. That was hell, what happened to Egypt. You know what I mean? And World War I, World War II, no atrocity what went on before can be compared to this one, yo. How mighty this ought to be. How mighty, mighty this, how much blood I got spilling at this one, yo. You know what I mean? This thing is not a joke, yo.
Jeremiah 23 and verse 7. Therefore, behold, the days come, said the Lord, that they shall no more say, the Lord liveth, which brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt, but the Lord liveth, which brought up and which led the seed of house of Israel out of the north country, and from all the countries where I have driven them, and they shall dwell in their own land.
Right, because that story. Now we are going through that story. That are the most remarkable delivery so far, yo. But the most are going to top that. You know what I mean? The most are going to top that from the land of the north, which is mainly America and the islands, yo. You know what I mean? And all over Israel gets scattered, yo. You know what I mean? The most are going to gather with you know, most amazing way, yo. When I see the chariots, them start burst through the ozone layer. You know what I mean? It's going to be marvelous. So the story back then delivered from out of Egypt, yo, it's going to be like nothing, yo. This is going to be what we are going to talk about, tell the kids them in the kingdom if so be we are the most elect, yo. You know what I mean? Which hope.
Isaiah 11 verse 11. And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall set his hand again the second time to recover the remnant of his people, which shall be left from Assyria, and from Egypt, and from Patros, and from Cush, and from Elam, and from Shinar, and from Amat, and from the islands of the sea.
Right, because as we said earlier, Israel get scattered in all nations, you know what I mean? So that's why you can't really just look at faces, you know what I mean? Because they have complexion either. Because they have Israel looking like Israel looking like Chinese, looking like Haman, Japanese them, you know what I mean? Looking like Canaanites, you know what I mean? Esau. You know what I mean? Israel gets scattered all over, but you mark them by what? By the Spirit, yo. You know what I mean? The scripture tells us when the angel come, basically, they're going to sift. They're going to really do the sifting now. And we hear the sifting as well, basically, by preaching the word, and whosoever can understand it and receive it. You know what I mean?
Verse 12 says, and he shall set up an ensign for the nation, and shall assemble the outcasts of Israel, and gather together the dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth.
Right. And I know, okay. Right. I know, marvelous would that day be, yo. You know what I mean? even now, when the people in this bugged out state, you have a few joyous moments, So just imagine all of Israel coming together with the King Yahawashi, you know what I mean? Just think about that day, how glorious that would be, How glorious that would be if you look upon this look upon Yahawashi, You know what I mean? So, you know that you have another piece of
This Baruch 4 and 36. O Jerusalem, look about thee toward the east, and behold the joy that cometh unto thee from the Most High. Lo, thy sons come, whom thou sentest away. They come gathered together from the east to the west by the word of the Holy One, rejoicing in the glory of the Most High.
As I said, basically through the Spirit for now, Basically through the Spirit, we basically out here preaching and gathering, You know what I mean? And it's a marvelous thing when we see another brother get called, Because all of we running the race, we don't know who get chosen. So we're chosen, but if we see another brother get called, it's amazing. You know what I mean?
So Isaiah 60 and verse 21. Thy people also shall be Thy people also shall be all righteous. They shall inherit the land forever. The branch of my planting, the work of mine hands, that I may be glorified. A little one shall become 1,000, a small one, a strong nation. I, the Lord, will hasten it in His time.
Right, because tell us how him go and prepare a place for us, You know what I mean? And you know, just New Jerusalem, You know what I mean, which elect are going to basically rule, You know what I mean? We are going to be the judges. Well,
God's will.
God's will, God's will. You know what I mean? And they tell us how our children are going to be 1,000, They're going to be 1,000. You know what I mean? A lot of kids, Woman, it's not going to be this wicked system where you start tell us, look here, one woman, One woman, what? You know what I mean? You have 1,000 what? You have more than 1,000 wives. You know what I mean?
You're going to try our children.
Right. And they're going to grow up righteously. You know what I mean? Colonize even out of space, as a brother them say. You know what I mean?
Isaiah 2 and verse 2. And it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain of the Lord's house shall be established in the top of the mountains, and shall be exalted above the hills, and all nations shall flow unto it. And many people shall go and say, Come ye, and let us go up to the mountains, to the mountain of Yahawah, to the house of Yahawashi of Jacob, and He will teach us of His ways, and we will walk in His path.
Which is Jerusalem, back in Israel, Mount Sinai. You know what I mean? And it's going to be such a righteous kingdom where all the nations of the earth have to follow Yahawashi.